Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live on Facebook on my business page, facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. It is February 21, 10:30 a.m. So I come live every Wednesday morning at 10:30 on Facebook, but you can find me other times on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you for joining me. So when you get on, let me know that you're here. I love knowing who I'm chatting with and crafting with. And I'm going to refresh my screen a second so that I can see all my comments, even when I'm... Good morning, Terry. Thanks for making it today and not letting work get in the way. I refreshed my screen so that, excuse me, I can see comments even when I'm crafting. And I already need a drink quick, excuse me. Excuse me. So I am showing today, I'm going a little off book a little bit. We have one more week of celebration through next Thursday, the 29th. But I'm showing you new product that will become available March 5 for everybody. But I wanted to show it to you today as one last temptation to join my... Good morning, Marsha. One last temptation to join my team this month while you get an amazing deal. So we have online exclusives available all the time. And by that, it means they're items that are available, but they're not in a catalog. So they're not in the mini catalog. They're not in the full annual catalog. They're not in the celebration brochure. It's completely online. That's the only place that you can find them unless you're looking at a flyer or something like that. So we have online exclusives that become available. Oh, let's see it. I think it ends up being every 4 months they post something new. Good morning, Nancy. And so I'm wanting to show you these today because I get access to them right now being a demonstrator. And so the idea is if you join my team, you even can actually choose them for your starter kit. So it's you get access early. So that's one of the amazing perks about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So anyway, I'm wanting to show you that today. So I will show you that in a little bit. I say that only because I usually do my randomizer first. And if you don't know what my randomizer is, when I make projects, typically everything that I make during my live, I give away. So if you're hanging with me and chatting with me during my live, or even actually if you're commenting and whatever later, I enter you in a list of, hi Julie, enter you into a list of people that my randomizer... By the way, a new randomizer comes from Tournament of Champions, which is a cooking show. It started, well, we've been watching it for a couple weeks now because they had sort of the pre-show going or whatever. Anyway, so I have the names entered in my randomizer so that when I click spin, then it chooses a name, and then I write down the name for who won. And then I send you whatever project that I made. Okay, so I'm going to go to the randomizer right now. Hi, Dot. Thank you for sharing. Is Carson sleeping or is he chatting? Is he watching with us? I love that he watches. Okay, so I'm on my randomizer. I have to... Oh, I didn't click all the things. Just a second. You can't win twice. That's what I have to click. And then I have to go down here and press start. Finally. I know, first of all, I came on late. That never helps. I was a couple minutes late. Thank you for finding me. Oops, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. And bothering to come find me, Dina. Oh, Lynnie Persons is my first winner. I'm not sure if she's on right now. Congratulations, Lynnie. Okay, pick another name and start. Oh, she just got on. She might have heard. Lynnie, at least it looks like you are. Lynnie Persons is watching. Sometimes I see when you're coming on and sometimes I don't. And Anna Sytsma. I think that's how you say your last name, Anna. I have newbies winning today. That's awesome. Okay. Actually, both of these people are demonstrators. Okay. Congratulations, girls. Thank you so much. So I will get your cards out to you shortly. And I'm going back to Facebook. I know, I just had to call you out on your words, Dina. Thanks. Give you a hard time like you always give me. Good job. Congratulating. Okay, good morning, Jamie. And did I say hi to Marlene? I don't remember if I said hi. Congratulations. Okay, so new product today. And oh good. Hi, Lynnie. Hi, Angela. How are you? I hope you're all better. I know you said you were sick a couple weeks ago. I don't know how long that lasted, but hopefully you're feeling much better. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for joining me. So I am not a coffee person, but got that right, Dina. I'm going to give it back. I'm not a coffee person, but I think, okay, that's good. I'm glad you're doing 90% better, Angela. Hi, Cindy. I'm not a coffee person, but we have a really cute suite of products that is available, or it will be. It's funny it's funny that you don't like coffee. I didn't realize that, Marcia, because I still remember, and I've not ever made, I think somewhere it's buried in my recipe book, there was some brownie truffle or something like that it calls for a half a cup of coffee or something in it, but I fell in love with it, and it did not taste like coffee, but I'm afraid to use it. I'm afraid to make it. Anyway, I'm not a coffee person, but we have some amazing an amazing suite of products. That's really cool. So I'm going to wait to show you the designer paper until I have the camera down, but I'm going to show you. I'm sorry I don't have the dyes. I did not buy the dyes. Gotta have flavored creamer. I need that recipe. Marcia, do you remember what I'm talking about? The recipe that I'm talking about? You brought it to a, hi, Marcia Welton. Thank you for joining me. I always have to make a small package of instant coffee if I want to make okay, so you do know what I'm talking about. I think that was one that you tried. I don't think it was for a club. I think you brought it for, oh, what's that one? Our ornament exchange before you switched to always bringing me the caramel corn that you make. Maybe you brought it at club, but I don't know. Anyway, so looks like you got to share it. Carrie Hacker asked for it. Or I need to go find it. I'm not sure which. I think I still have it. It's on a piece. I think it's on, hi Mario. I think it's on a piece of, you know how I cover my tables with paper? I think I wrote it on that, didn't I? I feel like it's in a weird, I don't know, there's like whipped cream and cream cheese or something. I don't know. It was actually really good, and I am not at all a coffee person. So one of us is going to have to find it. I haven't made it in years, but I'll look for it. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Marcia. Thank you. Okay. So here is the stamp set. Latte Love. Now I have to admit, I'm sorry to say, I did not buy the dies. I just bought the stamp set. I decided that I could do without the dies. But if you, especially if you like, somebody did a sad thing. I don't know who did it. if you like dyes, I don't always use them. I just said I don't like coffee, but so I wasn't sure how much that I would use this, but I know I have lots of customers that love this. And it was a cute set. The dyes actually have I know there are dyes, I just don't have them. In fact, one of the dyes is a French press. I don't know if you go all fancy with your coffee like that, but it's a cute little thing. So I can't show you because it's not in a catalog, and even if it were in a catalog, the catalog's not live. I just bought those stamps, no dyes as well. So Jamie, are you not a coffee person either, or you just thought you could deal without the dyes? Oh, it's funny. Somebody's comment is higher up that has a heart on it, and it looks like I have a heart on my cheek. Enjoy the French press sometimes. Okay. Well, so it's a cute little die that eventually you'll see on March 5. But I'm just showing you the stamp set. So here's the stamp set. And I'm going to show you do I have the full package of it? I don't see the full package of embellishments. Okay, so these embellishments are called adhesive-backed swirl dies. So there's pecan pie, petal pink, and either white or vanilla, I'm not sure. And there's like swirls on it. They kind of look like chocolates. I am a chocolate person. So here's these. They're a little bit bigger. Like when you see big or medium embellishments, this is more the bigger medium size. This is not a small size. Then there's ribbon. What is the ribbon called? 80% jute, 20% polyester. I thought it was jute. But it's just called polka dot trim. So the polka dots, yay dot. I don't drink coffee. I also don't mind fussy cutting. Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't like that so much. Like the dots are painted on one side of this. So this ribbon is a little bit different. I don't always enjoy working with this kind of ribbon, but I've made a couple cards with this already and use it on both. So anyway, there's that. Those are cool. They are cool. Yay, that. Okay, so I think that's all. So stamp set, no dyes. I have designer paper, and I showed you the embellishments. Okay, so I think that's it. So before I flip it down, shoot, I chucked it. Just a second. I want to look on the back and not tell you wrong. Before I show you the designer paper and put you down and whatever, I'm going to read the back of the designer paper to tell you what colors are in this, the designer paper. So Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink. I feel like, okay, so if I were a coffee drinker, I feel like my coffee would look like pecan pie. A whole lot of milk in there. Anyway, so those are the colors in here. And I'm going to put you down and show you all the stuff in there. So, where are we here? Oh, my magic wand. Then I'm going to unbackward you and put you upside down. Okay, so here's my stamp set. Okay, I'm going to show you partial ones first. So here's this one. Those are coffee beans, if you can't tell. Then there's this one. There's a couple like this that are swirly, like the coffee and mixing the creamer in it and that sort of thing. And there's just, do you guys like watching videos that show them like doing the coffee art? I think that's cool. Oh, and behind here there's the swirls too, besides this dark coffee art. Okay. I love this sheet. This is really cool, but I haven't used it yet, honestly. I decided to go with a different version. So here's this. I love all the different coffee art in here. And if you didn't notice, there's two different coffee art stamps that are here. The words with it are, hello there, let's catch up, thanks so much, this one's on me, and you're the best part of my day. So here's this side. So I think I said, this is Lost Lagoon, not Pool Party, but you could make Pool Party go with it too, because I feel like they coordinate well. Coffee rings, I love that. Okay, here's another big one. Okay, so I know that the dies for both of these, I'm going to bring it back. There's a die that goes with this, so you can cut all these out, or obviously you can stamp this right here by my thumb. So there's a die that goes with this one, and then I don't remember which die. I feel like there's a die that goes with one of these. Do any of you remember which shape it is that goes with it? I feel like maybe this one, if anything. But I also feel like it's simpler like this one. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this one's a die cut out piece. Here's a bunch of coffee cups. I'm not sure you can see that very well. Oops. All right. This one is not for the OCD cleaning kind of person. We got lots of splatters here. So this is pecan pie and early espresso, and I'm not really sure what that middle color is. Not a coffee drinker, tea for me, but these are all cute. Yeah, I don't drink tea either, but yes, I just think they're really cute. All right, and here's a really dark swirls here. And then more coffee beans. And Calypso Coral. Okay, these papers are fun. I'm a coffee girl through and through, decaf. I do not need caffeine. You already got yourself going, huh? Okay, so I'm going to make a couple cards with this. And the first one is pretty easy. The next one is a little bit more difficult. So here are my pieces for this card. So this is Lemon Lolly. Obviously, this is the Lemon Lolly that's in here. And I need my silicone mat. I did not get this. Okay. So I'm just going to put my, you know that I love designer paper. And I'm very heavily relying on designer paper for this design. It's a really easy card. Regular for me, no unleaded, thank you. That's funny. Okay, then I want this one. So this is early espresso. I'm going to put this at the bottom of this Lost Lagoon design. All right, then I'm going to use, oops, I do need early espresso. I put it away because I thought I wasn't using it, but I forgot it's on this card that I'm using it. Okay, so with early espresso, I'm actually stamping right on this designer paper. Hello there, let's catch up. I feel like I lost some of the ink there. Something was on my stamp. I can color it in a little bit later. Okay, so hello there, let's catch up. I think I'm all done with that. All right, I'm gonna put this on. I did a card without this, and I just feel like I need just a tiny bit of white behind it to separate it from the rest of the design. Oh, that's funny. The white's right on the edge, so it looks like I have a white border on the side, but I only did top and bottom. All right. So we're going to put this on there. Okay, and then I want the ribbon. So I'm doing just a knot on here, but I want to make it, it's just going to be small and chunky. So I don't want much of a tail on it. And I need to make sure that I'm turning my, turning the ribbon while I'm doing the tail so that I can see the polka dot on both sides. Otherwise that will be a problem. Okay, so I want to straighten this out. I want it straight. And I'm going to cut this straight. There, that's how I want it. Whoops, gotta get in camera. Okay, so now I need my mini glue dots. So I'm gonna use several of these because it was way too chunky when I first put it down and didn't put more. So I want it on the knot and on the end, and that's weird. Where did they go? Did they go on this side? I didn't think that I used this many. All right, and then on, oops, did I switch? Yeah, I did. On this end. Okay, so I'm gonna press my knot. Oh, let's do it this way. Press my knot on here, and then I want to press this down and press this down. Okay, here's my card. And then I'm going to put more dots. Love that ribbon. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. And then I need my, where'd they go? It's so weird when I'm live here. Suddenly, I couldn't find this package of partial ones, which I obviously wanted to use, but I could see the full package that I was looking for earlier. So crazy. Okay, so I'm just using these white ones this time. Because they're big and rounded, they don't work very well with the putty. My opinion. I don't know. I couldn't get it right. So I'm just using the what do you call this? Spatula? Is that what we're calling it? I forgot. All right. Put one on there. And one on there. There we go. There's my card. Okay. So I am going to move on to my next project. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. Marsha and Terry and Jamie. Okay, the next one has a lot more. I have a lot more pieces here that I'm stamping. I don't think I need this. Thank you, Lynnie. Get stuff out of the way that I don't like. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so for this one, I'm doing a Z-fold card. So a Z-fold, if you forget, what's too fast? Oh, the card's too fast? Well, I wanted a fast one. Now this one's going to be a little bit more involved. That's the power of designer paper, honestly. Okay, so Z-fold card. If you forget the scoring for a Z-fold card, so let me show you what I mean by Z-fold. It goes like this. You score at 6 and 3 1/4. Doesn't matter which one you do first, but you just go down the line. So you cut at 4 1/4, and then you go to score and you tuck it in 3 1/4 and 6, and you're good. Then when it's folded like this, it makes it perfectly 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, just like normal. Okay. So what I want to do, so here's my Z-fold card, and I want to do it on my, for it to fold nicely the way that I want it. you need a good crease, and I like to do it on my wood table, not on my cushion here. So I just did that quick. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is actually some stamping for the coffee cup. We'll get this out of the way. So I decided that I'm going to use the, so just reminding you, I have the over, like, above view. I don't know what you want to call that. Overhead view? I don't know. And then the side view. I decided I wanted to do this one. So inking it up in Memento. And stamping it in the center here. Okay. I'm gonna leave that open. Oh, I showed you my finished card. That was silly. And hopefully you didn't see it very well. Okay, now I'm using pecan pie. I adore the color pecan pie. It is such a cool color. Warm color, honestly, but okay, so I stamped that in there, and that's gonna, I'm glad you missed it. I thought quick enough. This will soften up a little bit, so I'm gonna let that go. So I'm gonna set that aside because I'm gonna be using my Stampin' Blends, and I'm going to just set that aside for the moment. Okay, so this piece, I'm going to make two little, you saw that, Dina? You were quick. Okay, so I'm using the coffee beans, and yeah, I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp this at the bottom and at the top here. You can't see it very well, but I like the addition of it. You'll see it more on the card itself. Okay, so I think that's all. Oh, that's not all, but we're gonna set that aside for the moment. Okay, so both of those are coloring things. All right, so I have my my card here. So inside my card, I'm actually stamping inside because sometimes I like, whenever I have a Z fold, obviously you have the front that you're designing, but I also like there to be a design here somewhere. And when you open it, it's cool if you have more design here. So I'm doing that. So I'm using the other coffee cup in Calypso Coral. And I'm going to do a spoon here at the bottom. And I'm going to stamp some coffee in this cup. I'm not sure if there's an up and a down on this. I feel like it'll work either way. I'm not sure I've figured it out. Have to go. Have a nice day, everybody. You too, Marsha. Thank you. And then I'm going to make some steam coming from it. So I'm going to put one here and then stamp it again and then ink it up one more time. Okay, so here's sort of the inside of my card so far. I'm going to take my piece. So I'm putting my swirl piece. This is going to be part of my inside. I'm not using the hearts. It probably would go well, but I want the swirl. Thank you. I'm bummed I missed this set. It's not currently available. Well, it's supposed to be next week. I'm sure it's just a matter of they ran out of it and they just have to put it in production again. So just watch for it. Look again, even the end of this week. Maybe in a couple days it'll be available already. So there's still time. Okay, so here's my card base. I'm going to set this aside for now and go back to my coffee cup that I was working on. I think I'm done. done stamping all these? Yes, I'm done stamping these. I just have to do my tag. Okay, so done with these. That looks cool. Thank you so much. Where'd my coffee cup go? Here it is. I'm going to let it dry a little bit more, and I'm going to actually color these coffee beans. I know it's silly, but here's how it looks now, and I'm not using early espresso. I'm using pecan pie. When it did make a difference. I saw, I did both. I tried both. And you know, when you first put ink or markers down, it's darker. And then when it sets, it dries a little bit. And there's just enough lightness that you can see the lines of the beans better. So I'm using my pecan pie marker. I probably could use a Stampin' Blend, but I wasn't trying to blend any color. I was just trying to fill it with more color, or fill it with an offsetting color. You can already see that this one is drying more and is lighter than this one. So you can see, will shimmer help them show better? They could, but I don't think of shimmer on coffee beans. I know I'm not a coffee drinker, but I don't think that your coffee sparkles. It looks creamy or matted, or I don't know. So yes, but I'm not going to. But thank you for your idea. Okay, so now I'm using Calypso Coral on my actual coffee. So I'm going to, and I just bought new, hope this works okay. I just bought new markers because this tip is horrible. And I don't like the other tip. I rarely use that one. Whew. It is not good. It doesn't shimmer, but whole beans are glossy. True. I don't know. I don't want shimmery beans. Now, what would make sense is if we still had something like, what was that called? What was that clear, thick glue that was used more for giving, I can't think of what that was. We haven't had it in a long time. It was a really thick glue, and it took a while to dry. No, not Crackle. This is the darker one. Like what I remember it being, I remember Crystal Effects, that's the one. I remember using it on a ladybug to make it have a glossy finish. That would be cool on the coffee beans. Okay, so here is my coffee mug. I don't remember what it was called either, but I used fine tip glue for that effect. I don't own the fine tip glue. I threw mine away. It was a hassle. I didn't like it. Okay, so now I want to do a little more interest on here. So I'm going to use, this is the coffee stain, and I'm going to stamp off and go on here. Ink it up, stamp off, and go on here. There. Here's my coffee. I used it 1 year for a Christmas tree. Yeah, that would be a cool thing. Okay, so I have my coffee. All right, now I'm going to start pulling this together. I didn't do my greeting yet. but that's okay. I'm going to do that in a minute. Okay, so what I need is my card base. And first I'm going to put my coffee. That's the effect of Stampin' Blends. You need to make sure you're coloring on something so that it doesn't come through onto something else. Okay, so this is my coffee, and I'm going to put it on a piece of early espresso and set that aside. Okay, so this has my coffee beans on it. This is going to go on this front panel. This is a perfect size. That cup must have, what's that? That cup must have an auto refill. Well, because there's the coffee rings all over the place. They've been drinking it all morning long, or what? Or just, you would need an auto refill with all the stains. Gotcha. Yes. Or the person's really messy. One or the other. Okay, so I have my coffee beans down on here. Perfect size for this panel is 3x4. So it's great for using with your designer paper. Okay, so here is my designer paper that I'm using on here. So I'm going almost to the edge, not quite. Have maybe probably not even 1/8 of an inch border there that I have on here yet. And now I want my ribbon. And I forgot. Okay. I had to do this yesterday too. I keep forgetting my intention. And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. I keep forgetting my intention of my design. Okay, I need to take this off because I want my ribbon right to the very edge. So the thing that I've used this spatula for that has been amazing is getting my piece off my card. If I made a mistake or forgot something, I've been doing it like crazy. So once you get the two sides they were my long sides, and then twist it, and then you're good. All right, so what I want is to be able to put, and I'm using my silicone mat because they're, okay, have a good day, Angela. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm using my silicone mat because I do still have adhesive on the back of here, and you don't want it to stick to other stuff. So I want my adhesive to go all the way top to bottom. And I want this ribbon on here. Okay, my ribbon's not totally straight on this end. It seems angled. If it seems angled, then just go off the paper, the designer paper. Doing it this way, actually. I didn't want any knots in this one. I just wanted the design. Doing it this way makes me not have almost any waste at all with this ribbon, because I'm just going to go straight flush with this. So I'm not cutting off any tails, but I have my design. Just a sec, I need a drink again. Okay, now this can go back on. So I usually add some adhesive back on when I have to go back on after I took it off. So we're putting this on here. Okay, so here's my card so far. Then with this, I'm gonna do my greeting first before I put this on. So I have a piece of crumb cake, and Memento, and I'm using, this one's on me. Dots are more important than knots. That's true. I don't have any friend named Knot. Just Dot. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, what was the name of this? Best label? Best. I just saw it. I just had it. Anybody remember this name? Where did my sheet go? Best Label Punch. So it's tiny, as you can see. So we're going to do this tiny little punch. Thanks, Sandy. Okay. And I'm just putting adhesive on one end of it. And I'm putting it right here. This one's on me. Okay, and now I need dimensionals. So I only need, because of where I'm putting it, I only need it on this side. So I'm going to put 2 on these corner, and kind of, I'm just going to go the middle. When I was making my swap with this, I kept going over too far and kept having to cut off some of the dimensional. So hopefully I did it okay. I should have checked with this before I put it down. Oh, it's good. Okay, so I'm putting this down here. And it's basically centered on the card, but I want to make sure that this line isn't equal with this line. Does that make sense? Here's my card. And then I'm going to do one last thing. And I'm going to use these embellishments. Are they dots? They are dots. They're swirl dots. Okay, so I'm going to do one of each color, honestly. I chose to do that partly so that I didn't use up all of one color. Secondly, I did it because sometimes on this swirl paper, you need a dark color, and sometimes you need a light color because you're putting it right on dark. So, I don't know. I was few reasons to make these something. Make one of each. There we go. This is my card. No, I didn't put anything in here. You could stamp something or you could just write something. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys up and I'll show you up top again. Okay, put you backwards. Upside down. And here we go. Have it at the right spot. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's the last one that I did. This would be cool. You probably could make this somehow be a pocket or something like that. So, because this one's on me makes you think of a gift card holder, but I didn't make a gift card holder. Thanks so much, Jamie. And then here's the first one that I did. So when I don't know if I described this completely, but when I used the, thank you, Jamie, other Jamie and Terry. When I just put a mini glue dot behind the knot, it just sort of stuck out too much. And I wanted it chunky, but I wanted it laying down. So I used that. So there you go. So all of this, thank you so much. So all of this is something that, well, I guess, oh, I can't wait to see the replay. I slept in. Oh, thanks, Sandy. I'm glad you slept in, though. That's good. So you can't order the stamp set right now. Terry reminded me, because it's not orderable right now. But as a new demonstrator, if you signed up next week, you could order this with your starter kit. Or if you ordered now, or ordered your starter kit now and joined my team, you could order it next week. could be hot chocolate in the mugs. The ribbon looks like marshmallows. That's true. That's true. Just don't put any coffee beans down. So, hopefully you like this. Even if you don't join my team, which I would love for you to join my team, it will be available to customers starting March 5. That is when it goes live on the customer side of the website. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you wanting to order for celebration yet, well, first of all, going back to joining my team, you get an extra $30 of product added to your starter kit through February 29. And or you can choose the Glass Mat Studio as a free addition to your starter kit. It's a $60 value, so that's kind of cool. As far as ordering during celebration, you still have through February 29. You have extra options, and make sure that you do that before next Thursday. You can still get it in. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, one last thing. I have my Dazzling Card Club that's using Bright Skies and also Sunny Days designer paper. That's a celebration item. You have to register for that by Monday. And I'll be ordering anything that I need still on Tuesday. So registration is open through Monday. So sign up for that. You can do it at my home. You have 3 or 4 different choices of times. Or you can do it through the mail. I'm a Jamie Hot Coconuts. Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great day. I will talk to you next week. Bye.